Hi, I'm Ann, and here's what I'm wondering today. What gets in your way of having more inner peace? Do you want to answer life? Does it seem like it's all the aggravations of life that get in the way of being peaceful inside? Well, life can definitely be aggravating and stressful, that's for sure. But even when life is at its most aggravating and frustrating, we don't have to lose our cool. And that's a good thing. Because sometimes inner cool is the very thing we need to solve the problem in front of us, right? Well, a great example of that is a story I heard from my student Linda. Now, Linda is not the most tech-savvy person in the world, and sometimes it even feels to her like her computer has an evil gremlin living inside it that loves to sabotage her work. And when that happens, when she spent a long time on a piece of writing or a carefully crafted email, and then poof, it simply disappears into the black hole of computer outer space, Linda feels panicked. She feels stupid. She has thoughts like she just wants to give up. And often she finds herself painfully reconstructing the writing, but in a depressed mood, so it never feels good as the lost original. Has that kind of thing ever happened to you? If the tech and machines in your life ever drive you crazy, computers, printers, cars, smartphones, take a quick second to type "I've been there" in the comments below. I'd love to hear you've been there too. Okay, so Linda took a training from me, and we got to know each other. And in fact, I was so excited by some connections she'd made between my work and hers that I suggested she write an article about it. Do you see where this is going? Well, so Linda spent a lot of hours writing that article on her computer, which maybe wasn't the very latest model, and then, yep, the whole article disappeared. Well, her first reaction was the old familiar one: panic, feeling like a dummy, a sense of utter helplessness. Then she remembered what I had taught her. Number one, pause. Notice that something has got you triggered and pause. Number two, acknowledge the feelings. My favorite way to do that is with the phrase, "I am sensing something in me feels." And number three, give yourself some empathy for what you're going through. A great way to do that is with the phrase, "No wonder." So, when Linda's whole article disappeared, at first she panicked, and then she remembered to pause. When you're feeling panic, it can be hard to pause. It takes intention. You might need to remind yourself to pause a couple of times, but she did it. And then she acknowledged her feelings by saying, "I'm sensing something in me is panicked. I'm sensing something in me feels stupid. I'm sensing something in me is hating the idea of doing it all again." 3, then she gave herself empathy for her own feelings by saying, "No wonder. No wonder I'd be feeling panicked and stupid and not wanting to do this all again." Amazingly, and I really do think this is amazing, even though I see it all the time, saying "no wonder" to her feelings made them calm down. Linda felt calm start to spread throughout her body. She could breathe again. It was a moment of peace. And then a thought popped into her mind. I could call Dave. Dave was the guy who had set up her computer. And for some reason, when she panicked, this great idea of asking for help had not occurred to her. And now it did. So 30 minutes later, with Dave walking her through it, the missing article had been found. Yay! Well, I bet you've probably had experiences like that too, where panic took over and a simple solution wasn't available to your overstressed brain. I know I sure have. And that's because when we're triggered or panicked, we can't think very well. It's like our intelligence and creativity shuts down. But when we can access our inner calm, those good ideas can come in. And we can also access our resources, including other support people. So what were those 3 steps again? Number 1, pause and simply notice that something has got you triggered. 2, acknowledge your feelings by saying, I'm sensing something in me feels. Da, da, da. And 3, give empathy to yourself with the magical phrase, no wonder. So try this yourself when life throws you a curve or something unplanned really frustrates you, especially with those machines in your life. We don't have control over everything that happens to us, but we do have some choices about how we react, and that's a blessing. So one last thing, if you liked this video, be sure to let me know so I can keep creating more videos like this for you. You can click like below, subscribe to my channel so you get notified of the latest videos, or leave a comment letting me know about a time when you got thrown for a loop by life, but you found your way back to okay again. I would love to hear from you. So here's to you, having a more peaceful life.